What's going on, everybody? This is the Junk Car Lady, and we're here with another video. We're going to talk about what to do after selling a car, step by step. All right, we're going to get into it. All right, so there are about 6 steps, I would say, about 6 things you want to think about. Okay, and we're going to run these down. Now, the first thing you want to think about is you want to get a bill of sale. Okay, all right, no matter if you're selling a car to the junk car lady, you're selling it for junk, or you're just selling it to a person. Go ahead and get you a bill of sale. Now, don't worry if you don't already have one. All right, now, if you're selling the car to us at the Junk Car Lady, we actually provide those, a digital bill of sale for your records. But if you happen to be selling it to someone else that doesn't provide one, you can actually go to like your website for your local DMV in whatever state, in North Carolina is the North Carolina DMV, right? And you can actually print off a bill of sale offline. It's pretty generic, but there are some key things that are going to be on that bill of sale that you want to make sure is on there. And I will tell you, you even can write one up, like handwrite. Like if you don't have a printer or something, you can handwrite it too. All right, but you do want to have one. There's some key things that you want to have on that bill of sale. Number one is going to have the VIN number, the vehicle identification number for the vehicle. Okay, that's kind of like the fingerprint of your car, right? That's kind of like the fingerprint. So that's really what's going to identify that car. Okay, so get the VIN number of it. You want to also have your name on there, okay, as the seller in that case, right? You want to have the buyer's name on there, whoever, bought the car. Like I said, if you sell the car to us, it's going to have the information on there. But if you're making your own, you want to make sure that's on there, okay? Also, it's very important, you want to have the date, okay? You want to make sure you have the date of when you sold the vehicle to whoever, whatever company or whatever individual, and the price that you sold it for, okay? Even if the price was zero. Because there are times that a car may be so bad off, you're like, man, look, I don't even want nothing for it. Just come get this thing, Junk Car Lady. Come get this thing up out my way, right? So even if the price is zero, just, then it'll be a zero. If the price is 500,000, whatever, then that's what the price is going to be on that bill of sale. That moves us on to number two. Number two, you want to make sure that you remove the license plate from the vehicle, okay? Because you're going to need to make sure that you turn it in properly in the next step that we're going to talk about, all right? But make sure you remove that. Now, when our customers sell us a vehicle, we make sure that we assist them in removing that. We actually come prepared with the proper screwdrivers, okay? Even some sockets, sometimes you need some sockets. Might need a 10mm socket or something, so we actually go ahead and remove that for the customer, okay? But if you're selling to, another company or someone else and they don't come prepared, sorry, right? Then that means you need to have those things because you want to go ahead and remove that license plate, okay? Because remember, when you went to register that car, that license plate is what they gave you, so that license plate kind of flows with you, right? But you're getting rid of the car, so the license plate needs to come off the car, you feel me? All right, now we go on to step number 3. This one is really important as well. You want to remove any of your personal data, and I'll explain what I mean by that, okay? Make sure like how we'll have a Bluetooth, right? Like a Bluetooth, right? And it may be paired to your car, okay? Unpair it. Unpair your Bluetooth. That's right, unpair, right? Unpair your Bluetooth from your car, okay? Also, your car may have like a built-in navigation, like a lot of the newer stuff, but even the older stuff like the Acuras, you know what I'm saying? Even some of the pilots, have those built-in navigation systems. And what I mean by clear your data, like you may have like your saved searches, or your saved destinations, right? It might be like mom's house, 123 Main Street, right? You know what I mean? Or girlfriend's house, baby mama's house, you know what I mean? Whatever, just kind of clear that history out, especially if that GPS is part of the vehicle. Just kind of clear that out. Just, you already know, man, it's for your safety. All right, just clear that stuff out, okay? All right, just kind of clear those things out. So we got the unpairing the Bluetooth, we got the clearing out the navigation. Oh, and also, a lot of times people that have garages, they'll have those garage door openers, and y'all will put it like, it'll be like this area up here, right? Y'all have it up like this area up here by the visor. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and remove that as well, okay? Now, the reason should be obvious, but I'm not going to, assume that you know why. I'm going to go on and tell you, all right? Because you want to make sure that whomever you're selling the car to, you know what I'm saying, this is probably like your first time meeting them, especially if you're selling to a private party or something. You know what I'm saying? It's probably your first time meeting them. You just don't want them jokers to swing back swing back around, you know what I'm saying, and be opening your garage door without your knowledge. You feel me? So just go ahead and grab that garage door opener, you know, out of the vehicle as well. And that's what I mean by removing like your data, you know, your personal data. It's just to protect you. All right. And number 4, you may be asking yourself, like, how do I notify the DMV that I sold my car? That's what you're going to handle in step 4. All right, now up to this point, you've already removed your license plate, right? And you already got the bill of sale, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to take that license plate and the bill of sale, okay, whether it's a digital copy on your phone, that's fine, or if it's a print copy, whatever, just go ahead and take those 2 items to your local DMV. Okay, the license plate agents, go ahead and take that, and you just want to let them know, that's right, you know, get in line. You know, some DMVs are shorter than others. I know, like where I'm at in Raleigh, the DMVs have super long lines, you know what I'm saying? At least as of me recording, as of the date me recording this, you know. But so you may have to find one in the outskirts a little bit, hint, hint. But anyway, going over to the DMV and take those items with you and let them know that you got rid of the vehicle. Now they may require you to sign some other paperwork or anything like that. And if they do, hey, you're already there. They'll tell you if there's any other paperwork to sign. All right, make sure you actually go inside, because like I said, you want to give them the license plate so you can turn that in if that's what you're going to do. All right, and you'll also discuss with them, hey, do I need to turn this license plate into you, or should I put it on my next vehicle? Those are questions that they can answer right there. Okay, and you can make that determination if you're going to use that license plate for another vehicle or if you're going to give it to them right then. You also make sure you ask them, hey, you know, by doing this, will I get any type of money back? You know, because heck, maybe you just not registered your car like 5 days ago before it decided to conk out on you. You know, it's possible. So while you're there, just ask them, say, hey, is there any money back I get, you know, if I'm turning this in and I just, you know, paid for the registration? Just ask them. All right, but you want to have those items there, and as like I said, like as well as the bill of sale, to show them, hey, on this date, because remember I told you put the date on the bill of sale, right? As of this date, I no longer own this vehicle. So that way, if there's any questions about property taxes, now every state's going to vary with this, okay? So don't be watching this video like, my state doesn't charge property taxes. Well, lucky you, okay? We got to pay property taxes here in North Carolina, okay? So the point is, you know, but that way, you know, all of that can be handled, you know what I'm saying, right there, because you have the things that you need. You have that license plate and you have that bill of sale, and you're down at DMV. You can get all that taken care of right away. All right, that moves us on to number 5. Okay, the number 5 thing, after you've turned in your plates and handled that with the DMV, okay, now you're going to go ahead and call up your insurance agency, okay? Because now it's time to either cancel the insurance on the car, or like if you bought another car or are about to buy another car, you may want to transfer that insurance. The point is, call them. Let them know, hey, I got rid of this car. What should I do? Should I cancel this? Should I move it to a new car? And let them advise you from there, okay? Because I don't want to tell you just cancel it and then you're about to get another car and then you could have saved some money if you just transferred the insurance. You feel me? All right, but I'm letting you know who to call. You see what I'm saying? Also, when you talk to them at the insurance company, ask them, say, hey, I want to cancel this insurance because I sold this car. I don't need it anymore, but I just paid my policy. Am I going to be getting any type of rebate, any money back? Always ask if there's going to be some money back that you're going to be owed, right? That they're going to owe you, okay? Just ask them. You know what I mean? Just ask them, right? You know, what's the worst they can say? Nah, you don't got nothing, right? But they may say, you know what, Ms. Johnson, you know, you did just pay, and since you just paid, we're going to give you some money back. All right, now that'd be pretty dope. All right, so that's what you want to do. Number 5, cancel the insurance, but make sure you talk with your insurance provider to find out if you need to actually cancel it or switch it over into another vehicle. All right, and finally, number 6, okay? Number 6, you want to cancel any subscriptions that are related to that vehicle, okay? Like, for example, like in North Carolina, we have a toll road, right? Here in Raleigh, we have a toll road, right? And we have something called an Easy Pass, right? And some people get like, it's some type of card or something, right? I don't use it. I swear I try to avoid the tolls. I promise you, okay? But some people can't avoid the tolls or whatever, or don't avoid the tolls. So you may have like an Easy Pass or something like that, or automatic way that they collect the toll money, right? So you want to make sure that if you have any subscription like that on your vehicle, that you also make sure you go through the steps of canceling that as well, because you don't want a car that you already sold and got rid of, right, going through tolls with your little pass on it, because maybe they're going to fix the car up. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't realize you still got the little toll pass, on the windshield or wherever you put it, right? And they're going through the little tolls and boom, rack up fees, rack up fees, rack up fees, right? So you don't want to be held liable for those fees. So just make sure that you cancel any toll subscriptions that you have. Another subscription that you want to cancel if you have it is like a what's it called? I think it's called Sirus. Sirus. It's like a music subscription or whatever. There are cars that I've seen, that people have sold to us that have that satellite radio setup or whatever. You know what I mean? So you want to make sure that you cancel that subscription or transfer it to if you need it on another vehicle. Once again, do you really want to be paying for someone else listening to all the good music that you're not listening to anymore? No. That would be enough. Okay, we ain't trying to pay for all that, right? So make sure any type of subscriptions like that you have related to your vehicle. Even some cars now have, I don't know if it's like BMWs or Mercedes. It's some of these newer cars I'm talking about. They actually have subscription things like for electric seats or some shit. It was something I was reading, right? But basically, any type of subscriptions you have related to that vehicle, okay, you want to make sure you either cancel them or transfer them, whichever is going to be better for you, okay? But don't forget, I got time to be paying for somebody else's bills. You feel me? All right, now hopefully you found this information super helpful and you actually, do what it said to do, you feel me, on what to do after selling a car step by step. Okay, now guys, if you want more tips like this, specifically when you're dealing with a mechanic shop, I have a link down below. Okay, you can check it out. It's a free resource. It's on 5 steps to avoid being ripped off by a mechanic. All right, because I love to bring you guys this valuable information. Click it at the first link down below. Don't forget, if you're enjoying this content, boom, thumbs up, baby. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, bing, 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 right? And let me know in the comments where you guys are tuning in from, okay? Definitely if you're tuning in the Raleigh area or any surrounding area like that and you want to get rid of your junk car, you already know, baby, whether it runs or drives, it doesn't even matter. Call the junk car lady, 919-228-8610. All right, other than that, guys, I see you on the next one. And yeah.
Genuine K the junk.